Hi, jazz guitar friends all over the world. Saint Infirmary here. Greetings from Austria. I've arranged Saint James Infirmary Blues in chord melody style for you. Since it's an 8-bar minor blues and very short, I played twice with the second chorus at double time feel. That's fun to play. I've made tabs and a backing track, which you can download from one of the links down below in the description box. Just click that arrow and the description box unfolds with the links in them. Alrighty, grab your guitars and let's get bluesy. And here's phrase number 1, and these are the first 2 bars. We're in the key of D minor, and we start with the D, the 7th fret of the G string, and then the 6th of the B. This is the pickup, and then the song starts. And you shape a D minor 7 chord, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, all the way up through to the E string. And the entire first chorus, I strum with my right hand through the strings. I don't hit the strings hard, but I strum through them, one after another. All right. Then I play that high E string twice. And I move over to a B flat 13. That's a 6 of E, 6, 7, and 8. And then we have an A7 altered, A7 sharp 5 I play. I take advantage of the open A string. Then 5, 6, 6, 5 by barring. And then the 8 of the B string. And back to D minor 7 again, but this time I go only up till the B string. So I stop here. I don't play that last one. And I take my pinky and put it on the root. That's the D is on the 7th of the G string. Now I have a regular D minor chord. And now I shape a B flat 6 chord by adding one finger after another. 5 of E string, then the 6th. Here is the B flat. Then the 5th of the D, the 7th of the G, and then the 6th of the B string. And I have them ring into one another, into each other. The last 2 should be played a little louder because they are the pickup again for the next bar. Right? And here's the entire phrase number 1 at slow tempo, or should I say regular tempo, because it's super slow anyway in the first chorus. 1, 2, 3. And here is the second phrase, bars number 3 and 4 of the first chorus. All right, we start with the D minor. We're here. Now it's D minor 7 again, just like the first chord, all the way down to the E string. 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. I strum. Then I repeat the upper E string 3 times. And now we have a 2-5 chord progression in minor. And for D minor, that's E half diminished to A altered, A7 sharp 5 in our case. So we start with the E half diminished. And I use an inversion. I have a good video on inversions up here on YouTube. You might want to check it out. This is an upper 4 strings voicing inversion. That's, first of all, I take advantage of the low E string. Sorry. And I strum through it. So that means I have to mute the A string with my index finger. The A string starts at the D string on the 8th fret. And you mute it by touching the A string. So you can strum through. Then you have the 9th fret of the G string. You bar over to the B string. So it's 8th fret. And then your ring or pinky goes to the 10th fret of the E string. Mute, 8, 9, 8, 10. And that's a fat sounding chord with all the highs and the low E string, right? Then I glide my middle finger to the 7th of the G and the 6th of the E string. You have to play with your fingers or hybrid picking here, because the B string is not being played. Then I go over to the 5th, and then it's for the A7 sharp 5, and I start with the A, but the E string might still be ringing. So first, or simultaneously, when you play the A string, with your right hand thumb, you touch that E string, okay? So that E string is still ringing, and now you want to play the A string, and I touch this, right? E string is ringing, and you play the A string, and simultaneously touch the E string and stop it from ringing. So, all right, so that's the A string, and then we have 5, 6, 6, 5 on the upper 4 strings, which I strum through. Then we have the A7, an A7 chord. That's 5, 5 of D and 6. Then I glide over one to the right, but I don't play the middle finger. So just these two, 6E and 7G. That's a B flat chord actually. Major, it's not minor, but it's not dominant or major 7. It's just a triad, or actually a diad. Now it becomes a triad. Here's the 5th. That's the 6th of the B string added to the ringing chord. All right, so from here. And here's the entire phrase number 2 for you at slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the 3rd phrase, and these are the last 4 bars of the first chorus at our regular slow speed. We start with the D minor 7, which we already know, 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, all the way up. Then 2 times of the E string, and then I go to an A7 with the E bass. And you can actually play it like this too, but we just play the strings that I'm telling you now. The A string 7th, the G string 6th, and the B string 8. So you can do this like this or just like this. But don't strum the A string, the A chord all the way up. Now it's A7 sharp 5. We know this already. Take advantage of the open A string. 5, 6, 6, 5 then. Fret over to B string 8th fret. And now we have a B half diminished, which is actually a D minor with the 6th in bass, D minor 6. Because we have a blues in D minor, but we can substitute it with B half diminished. So 7, 7, 7, 6. And then the G string again. And now we have that thing again, B flat 6. So 5 E string. Then the 6th, this is the root, the B flat. D5, G6, and then we slide into the 5th. This is our pick up note for the next bar. Then it's for a B flat 7, 6, 6, 7, 6, no A string. You can fret it like this or like this. You could also bar it, but then you can't strum it. Then I played G string again, then A7 sharp 5, that's 5, 5, 6, 6. Then the B string again. And then the last chord is a D minor triad with the F in bass, an inversion. 8 of A, 7, 7 D and G strings. Alright, so everything up until here, there is still half a bar left in double time then. But let's revisit. 3, 4. Now we have half a bar left, and this is already double time because the second chorus I played in double time, but we don't want to kind of be jumpy about it. We want to prepare that double time feel by playing half a bar early, the double time already. And I go to an A7. I want to climb up here to the D minor, which is the first chord of the second chorus. So I want to go up here, and there's a simple way to do that. A walking bass with some chords in there. First is the A7. I start with the 5th 5 of the E, and then I add 5 and 6 of D and G. Then a walking bass alone, 7th of the E string. Then a passing chord, C diminished. That's 8, 7, 8, no A string. And then I move these two out here, and I have an A with a C sharp in bass, 9, 7, 9, which leads us perfectly well to this D minor 7 chord of the second chorus. All right, so. And the double time feeling, how do you get it? You tap your foot double as fast. So if our quarter notes before were, beat is I think 54 I did on the playback, and now you just play 8 notes, and those 8 notes now are the quarter notes in a new tempo, okay? So from D minor with the F in bass, 3, 4, 2. All right, and here's the entire phrase number 3 for you. At slow tempo, 3, 4. I screwed this up, but I think you got the idea. And I'm gonna play the entire first chorus now anyway with the play along. And here we are at the second chorus, and we play that, as I mentioned before, in double time feel. We use the exact same chord voicings than in the first chorus, so I'm not gonna show them that detailed, but we have a different rhythm, of course, going on now. All right, let's start with the first D minor chord. I have it up here. That's new one actually, because we climbed up here to D minor, 10, 10, 10, 10, up till the B string. So those 4 strings, a little bass if you want to, and then a B strings again. Then the same B flat 13 we already had. And then the A7 sharp 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, this time no A string. Because we don't want to go like as slow as before, but quickly, and we don't need the A string for that. Then it's back to the D minor 7 chord up to the B string. We had that before. Now I add a little funky thing into that. I play the E string on the 5th, upstroke. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and then a little percussive note. And then I go to the B flat 6, 6, 5, 7, and I play the E string first and then the upper 2 strings. So one more time. Then it's the pickup, 7 and 6, then back to D minor 7 up until the E string. Oops, sorry. Then our inversion of the E half diminished with the E string, because it's a little not slower, but it lasts long. Yeah, that was correct. Remember this one, 7, 6. It's absolutely identical, just the groove is a little different. And then I go to the A for the A7 sharp 5, and now I add a groove, okay? I play the upper 3 strings only, 5, 6, 6, 5, but only the upper 3 strings, so it's 6, 6, 5. I play 3, 4. Right? 3, 4, and 1. So that's the groovy part here. And the last thing, A7 to B flat adjusted diet. And that's 6th fret of the B string again. Okay, that's phrase number 5, and I'm gonna repeat it slowly for you now, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the last phrase, phrase number 6. We start with the D minor 7 again, up until the E string. And I play a little groove, bass, A string, and the upper 3 strings. Then the A7 with the E in bass. A7 sharp 5, upper 4 strings. Going to that 8. Then a B half diminished. G string, and now I fill it up again a bit. Bass note, and playing the middle 2 strings twice. So first 4 bars, 3, 4. We go to B flat 6 now, and I play a groove. So 6 to V, then 5 and 7, rest, and then all 3 strings. I slide to the 5th of the B string, same as we had in the first section, and now it's B flat 7, and I fill it up with a little groove again. That's 1, 2, and 3. Bass and a middle 2 strings. 1, 2, and 3. 4 is A7 sharp 5, 5, 5, 6, 6. And I fill it up with the same pattern. Bass string and middle 2 strings. So from B flat, 3, 4. now I've created a little line for the last chord. So it's 6B, I slide into that, 5B, 7G, 5G, go over and play that last chord the same as we had in first chorus, 8, 7, 7 of A, D, G strings. And we're good to go. Okay, and here's the entire phrase 6 for you at slow tempo. 3, 4. I hope you like my rendition of Saint James Infirmary Blues, and if you do so, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell notification if you never want to miss out on a new video. I see you next week. Ciao, ciao, servus, bye-bye.